Yo guys, what's going on? So I figured I'd start this episode of my MLB The Show, number 2, no money spent, with my grinding of the team affinity program. So it's different how you don't get to choose who you get this year, which is kind of stupid. You get to choose 6 of them, but yeah. So I started the first one off with a 90 Corey Seager though. It could have been Mitch Haniger, could have been Mike Trout. So it could have been Mike Trout. I don't know who I'd like more. Corey Seager was pretty nice, so that was pretty awesome. And not to forget about the NL West pack that I also got, but this could have been Carson Kelly, CJ Crone, Jake Cronenworth, Cody Bellinger, Logan Webb. Obviously, I wanted Cody Bellinger because he used to be one of my favorite players. He's kind of terrible nowadays, but we'll see who I get. So I was super nervous for this pack because it could have been like CJ Crone, who's good, but I didn't really want him that much. But I ended up getting Corey Seager. I love that animation. It looks so nice. And Cody Bellinger fits in pretty nicely with my team. He doesn't have the best contact, but he's a pretty good fielder, good power, and of course he has a really good swing. All right, so now jumping into my actual team, it's going pretty well. I don't have too many stubs right now, but I've been buying some players, and I've already been making a few investments. So I got Josh Donaldson, cover athlete at third base. The cover athlete pack was so good. I might as well show you guys, everyone. I know it was in my pack opening, but yeah, that one didn't get too many views. But cover athlete pack, Ken Griffey Jr., Joe Mauer, Ryan Howard, David Ortiz, McCutcheon, Cabrera, Donaldson, Judge, Harper, Baez, Tatis, and Otani. Pause if you want to look at any of their stats through the wheel on the bottom right. But they are really, all of them are really good. I picked Tatis as my first one because he's pretty good. I actually kind of haven't been hitting well with him, but he'll heat up. And then I bought Donaldson. If you collect all of these guys, if you go to the collection tab, go to Legends and Flashbacks, Cover Athletes. If you collect all 12, you get a 96 Joe Mauer. So that's why I bought Donaldson, because once all the people get it on Tuesday, the cards are all going to probably go up in price because more people are going to want to lock them in. And as more people lock them in, there are less on the market. So I've been trying to buy a few of those. I only have 2. I'm doing no money spent this year, which is actually my first time ever doing that. I can't imagine it's going to be too hard, but yeah. So anyway, I got Francisco Mejia at catcher, he looks terrible, but he's been doing very good for me, and he's a switch hitter. Paul Goldschmidt at first base, he's good. And in spring training, he's batting really well right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if he goes diamond. He's going for 4,000, so now that 85's quick sell for 3,000, you can't make much of a profit anymore, which is really stupid. I hate how they did that. That just makes no money spent that much harder, but he should go diamond. I'm really excited for that. And then obviously I got Corey Seager and Cody Bellinger in the lineup. Mickey Mantle, I forget, it's like, I'm not going to say his name, but the guy who made the cover art for these anime things, it looks really good. And this Mickey Mantle's pretty good. He's got really balanced stats, and he was free. He sells for like 20K on the market. I'm sure he might go up in price once more people get on the game on Tuesday. But yeah, bench, I got Tim Anderson, Rendon, Trent Grisham, such a good silver. His swing is so nice. Harmon Killebrew is really good. Of course, I have Trevor Bauer in the starting rotation. Kevin Gausman, just because he was really good last year. I'm kind of surprised he's a gold. Pretty sure he won Cy Young. Bullpen's not doing too good, but I got Rob Dibble. That's all I need. He actually has awful control, but he's pretty good for the most part. And then some investments that I've been making early on, just so you guys know who to maybe buy once you get on the game. Obviously, Kevin Gausman. Spring training, I think his ERA right now is like 5. He's not doing too good in that area of his game, but he should pick it up once the actual season starts. They usually always do. Tim Anderson, he just got suspended for 2 games. I don't really remember for what, but he's going for 800 stubs. You can even use him on his team. He's not that bad. It's Tim Anderson. He's usually one of the best hitters in baseball, so I bought a few of him. I'm gonna try and buy more. I'm just really broke right now. And then my main investment is actually, let me go find them. Lindor is also not a bad option. He's kind of expensive, but he's been doing good in spring training. He did good in last spring training, but then he did awful, so who knows. But Carlos Rodon for me is my top investment right now. I have 8 of him. It's not very many, but he's going for 1,300. 83s nowadays, quick sell for 1,200. So he can't go down much in price unless he gets downgraded, which he won't. Spring training, he has like a 1.8 ERA with quite a few strikeouts. He's been doing really good. He was top something for Cy Young last year. He's one of the best pitchers in baseball once he's good, or when he's healthy and pitching. And yeah, so I would recommend getting a bunch of him if you can. Logan Webb also, spring training. He's not doing good in spring training, but most pitchers for some reason just aren't. I don't really judge it off. Same with Trevor Bauer. Like, a lot of them aren't doing good in spring training, but once the season starts, I'm sure they'll get into the groove of everything and start playing well. Logan Webb's a great investment because he's 760 stubs. So yeah, you can buy quite a few of him. He's pretty cheap. And yeah, I might as well go over the team affinity program because I know some people still don't really understand it, but it's the team affinity this year is basically the bosses. So I have a ton of XP already. I've been playing quite a bit, but 120,000 XP, you get your first AL West pack, which I showed you guys that I opened earlier. I got Corey Seager. NL West, I got Cody Bellinger. 165K, you get the NL East, NL East at 180, AL Central, and NL Central at around 200. And those guys, they give you and you can't sell them, so they're just on your team for the rest of your life. They will never leave. But then after that, you get all those packs again, and you get to choose the player, and you can sell them. So right now, unless you completely no-life the game, you aren't on that pack yet. So those guys still are going for a lot. Once more people get it and stuff, they'd probably sell for around 25 to 35,000, depending on who it is, because like they're really good. They're top players in the game right now. But the thing is they're all free, so you can get them without spending money. So they could be expensive. They might not. I don't expect them to be like 100,000 or anything. They already aren't 100,000. So you get 12 of them in total for free, which is like there's 30 of them. So I feel like they could have gave you at least 15 of them to make it like half of them. But whatever. At least they're free. It's kind of annoying though, because if you face someone in ranked seasons who spends hundreds of dollars, you're gonna face a team of all 90 plus overalls. And then also, there's a new thing where if you buy a 50 bundle, you don't get a Ballin' as a Habit anymore. You get a chase pack, which I just showed you guys in the market. But you get an Albert Pujols in it, which it's not guaranteed, of course. But it's a 50% chance at a diamond in that pack. And I think it's a 1 in 3 chance of a 90 plus. I'm not sure on that. And I'm also pretty sure it's a 50% chance on a diamond. Maybe it's not, but maybe it is. I'm pretty sure. It's a lot better than Ballin' as a Habit. If you look up any YouTube videos of people opening those, people pull diamonds in those like every second. And then there's also a headliner choice pack where it's kind of a scam. It's 25K. The headliner that you can get is good, but he's 18,000. It says it's a choice pack, but you get one choice out of a player, and then you get choices out of uniforms. So don't buy into that scam. Do not buy that. That is like awful value. People can't. It's a 1 in 3 chance of a 90 plus though. That's not bad, but what are the chances that it's actually Mike Trout or someone to make a profit on? Probably less than 1 in 3. So yeah, overall live series, they're obviously expensive, but they aren't. They're expensive. Thing is like Vlad Jr. is like 100K, and he's only a 90 overall. I don't know. I feel like for Shohei Ohtani to be a 93, I just don't agree with that. Like, I don't know. He's not a top tier pitcher in the league. He hits home runs, but not average. Like, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But I just think it's weird how Bryce Harper's lower than Trey Turner. Like, I personally feel like Bryce Harper's better. He just won MVP. But whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, those are the live series if you guys wanted to see them. Like, I'll just go through all those real quick. Or at least the top guys, because I don't know how I feel about the card art. It looks pretty good. I don't know, though. The diamond looks interesting. I can't tell if I like it or not. There's only 40 live series diamonds. There probably could be a lot less. Like, honestly, they could have just made Altuve a gold. And maybe a few other people. But Robbie Ray at 85 overall is kind of disrespectful. He was one of the best pitchers last year. I don't know how he's not like an 87 or something. But it's the beginning of the year. Overalls are always messed up. Same with Byron Buxton being at 86. When he's playing his best, he's almost as good as Mike Trout offensively and way better defensively. But yeah, speaking of Byron Buxton, I cannot wait to get his Face of the Franchise card. That card looks so good. Like, let me go find it real quick. But he'll definitely be my best center fielder. Actually, I already made a video on these guys, but he looks so good. So yeah, there he is again. And yeah, that's pretty much it. My best way to make XP, I've done a bunch of there's a bunch of challenges. There's just a bunch of moments and stuff. I did a few of the Conquest maps. I did a collection for Babe Ruth. Like, it's an 82 gold. It's like the starter program this year. It's really easy. Daily moments are a great way. And then also, Road to the Show actually gets you tons of XP. So I'd really recommend doing that. I play on rookie difficulty. I hit a home run every time, and it gets me like 500 XP a game. Takes like 5 minutes at most. And yeah, I actually really like the gameplay of this year. Ranked seasons is going well for me. I should be 4-1. I beat someone 16-4. I hit so many home runs, and I took so many videos of me just crushing no doubters off of him because it was so fun. But that game when I left, it just says it didn't save, so it never counted, which was really annoying. So now, yeah, and then I lost a game. I didn't even finish it. I was losing by quite a bit. But yeah, this year they made it so you don't need 40 wins anymore to get the World Series. You just need 400 innings, which, yeah. If you do the calculations, 9-inning games, it's like 45 games in total, which I don't know how I feel. If you're blowing out someone, that just means they won't quit because they just want innings, which is kind of annoying. But whatever. The rewards are pretty good. Dontre Willis, I've never heard of him. He looks good, though. Cal Ripken Jr. is kind of bad always. He has a terrible swing. Jorge Posada, I'm sure, will be the favorite in this pack. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Co-op modes in the game, 2v2 and 3v3s with your friends if you want. No rewards in it, though, because they say they want to get it right, which they can say whatever they want. I don't know why they didn't add rewards, but it is what it is. And yeah, I'd say my team's going pretty well. I'm enjoying playing this game so far. I don't know how it ranks upon all the other MLB The Shows because it's the second day it's been out, but it's fun so far. I can't wait for it to release for other people. The market's going to explode when that happens, but yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Invest in Carlos Rodon. I might make another video on investment people. I usually am pretty good at that throughout the year. I make millions usually from that, but they really changed up the system of investments, and it's kind of annoying, especially the year I decided to go no money spent because I'm broke and I don't want to spend money. They change it so it's harder, which is really annoying, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys like the video, like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys next video.